Yesterday, I was getting the C58 Dark Ether within zombies, and I wasn't having too much fun playing, but something hit me, and you guys will see in the gameplay. Call of Duty Cold War Zombies is just way too easy, especially if you have everything tier 5. Now, of course, new players, this may vary because new players don't have the game skill and all the mechanics memorized, so zombies and surviving is just muscle memory to them. Of course, new players gonna find it difficult, and for those experienced players who have played zombies for a long time, you know Cold War is extremely easy. And you'll see in the gameplay, there is so many times where I will go down and I will just have everything right back, like almost instantly. Like I'll have all my perks back, and even though if I go down again, I can just buy them back, and there's no risk of me bleeding out because there's so many safety nets within Cold War Zombies that there really is no challenge. And I find this as a big issue. Of course, new players, this is great for them because they will get used to the game. It's a really good introductory game for zombies players because of how easy it is. New players can pick it up, understand the mechanics, and quote unquote get good at the game. But I still see this as a negative overall. And this is the reason why. The reason zombies is so fun for so many people that have been playing it for years is because it's never been easy. Some of the most fun to be had in zombies is when you're not doing good and you keep dying over and over again. So you restart and experience the map and get better. And it sounds so weird because you wouldn't want to die in Warzone and reset over and over again, but it's different in zombies. When you reset in zombies, sure, sometimes it can be tedious to get set up again, but it's challenging and fun. If you look back at Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 zombies, those games are very unforgiving. Once you're dead in a solo game or even in a multiplayer game, once you're down and dead, it takes a lot to reset. You're not given any of these safety nets that we've seen with current Call of Duties, whether that's gobblegums, elixirs, or just the overpowered tier 5 categories within Cold War. And that answers the question is, should Call of Duty Zombies be easy? Like, should it be an easy experience? And I think no. I think it definitely should be more difficult than Treyarch is making it to be. And I understand Treyarch's motives with Cold War being easy is to introduce a whole bunch of new players into the zombies market because they've played Warzone, picked up Cold War because Cold War is their first Call of Duty they ever purchased, and then, oh, this new zombies experience looks fun, and there's going to be a lot of new players. You make it easy, new players are going to become long-lasting players in the future. I understand that is how that works. However, for OG players, there's nothing for us. We have lack of content, which I've talked about a bunch, and now it's way too easy. It's so incredibly easy with all the safety nets to never bleed out and actually fully die within Cold War. If you have a self-revive, tombstone, and quick revive all at one time, plus if you have a chopper gunner for basically a free monkey bomb on top of tacticals, lethals, and the field upgrades that you can just make yourself invulnerable for short periods of time, there is 5 or 6 ways that you can stay alive and revive yourself at almost all time and save yourself from going down, which is way more than we've had in any other Call of Duty ever. Sure, in older Call of Duties, you could say, oh, well, if you had a wonder weapon, that would save you in a lot of situations, but that would waste wonder weapon ammo, and you had to balance, do I use a shot of the thunder gun now or later, or do you panic while in a corner with it? And even if there's no safety net within the perks and upgrades, the tier 5 upgrades for weapon categories and perks also make you extremely overpowered. It just makes you stronger, as perks should, but I think in Cold War, the advantages that tier 5 gives you if you have everything maxed out is absolutely ridiculous, and it takes the challenge away from Call of Duty Cold War. And of course, you could always just choose not to pick up perks and to opt out of doing certain challenges and playing certain ways. But not a lot of people do that these days, and a lot of people have been playing Cold War casually, but it's hard to play casually when everything's so overpowered. And it's very hard to explain. Those who have been playing zombies forever will know, but one of the things that makes zombies so replayable in old games is how difficult the game is. Because when you go down and bleed out and it's game over in zombies, say you go down on like round 40 or something and you're super close to finishing the Easter egg, you going down makes the game more replayable because I don't know what it is psychologically, but you always want to retry right away. You never want to stop playing zombies after you go down, at least sometimes. If you've been going down consistently and it's getting really frustrated, that's a little bit different. But for the average Joe who plays zombies, when you go down and you bleed out and it's game over, you want to restart and do better than you just previously did, whether that's a high round run, Easter eggs, or just casually playing. You always want to improve upon and get a higher round than what you previously got. And that's one thing that Outbreak struggles with as well. Of course, Outbreak has the rounds, but even then, if you go down on round 7 and it's game over on Outbreak, there's nothing really motivating on Outbreak for you to keep going to try and beat that 7 record right away. I think it's just because you complete the same challenges over and over again, and then round-based zombies just hits that different aspect of you wanting to try it over and over again until you complete the Easter egg or complete the challenge that you were trying to do. And to try and sum it up, no dying means no restarting, and no restarting means you play less time overall. And the less time you play, that means less deaths, and it means you complete everything faster. If you look at some of the Black Ops 3 Easter eggs and even some of the Black Ops 2 Easter eggs, the reason so many people play those Easter eggs over and over again is because they're difficult and they're challenging. If you look at Go Rod Crovey is a difficult Easter egg. It's challenging, but it's so rewarding when you complete it. And that's why people complete those Easter eggs over and over again. But when you look at Cold War's Easter eggs, there are people that have never played zombies before in their entire lives, and they're completing the Easter eggs on their first attempt ever. That's how easy these Easter eggs are. So when you complete these Easter eggs for the first time, there's no motivation to go try it again because there's no challenge associated with these Easter eggs. And every other Treyarch Call of Duty has these difficult Easter eggs that you are willing and wanting to try and complete multiple times to either complete it sooner than you did previously, complete it on a lower round, or simply just complete the Easter egg because of the challenge. Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and quote-unquote World at War didn't really have any Easter eggs, but all those main Black Ops games all have zombies that are replayable Easter egg wise just because of the challenge and the puzzles within them. But in Cold War, since it lacks that challenge, there's no point in doing an Easter egg a second time. Realistically, I know that the new zombies maps coming out won't be challenging overall, and it's going to be a similar experience to Firebase Z&D Machine, where the Easter eggs are super straightforward, and once you complete them, you'll never think about them again. And I'm fully expecting this map to play the exact same way, where we play this Mauer de Toten map a couple times, maybe do a couple high rounds, and then you just get bored and tired of it because there's no challenge. I'm hoping for future Call of Duty games that Treyarch makes zombie-wise, whether they're doing zombies within the World War II Vanguard game or when Treyarch makes their next full title release. I want zombies to become more challenging once again, because I think that challenge will be good for a lot of new players. And one thing that I also dislike about Cold War being so easy is new players will never actually fully get that zombies experience because of how easy it is. Sure, they might absolutely love the game mode and have a blast playing it, but they'll never get the experience of getting good at zombies because you had to. In the old games, if you wanted to be successful, you had to be good just because of how difficult the games were. If you wanted to complete Easter eggs in Black Ops 3, before Revelations came out with those super overpowered gobblegums, you had to be good at the game because a lot of those super crutch and clutch gobblegums that basically made you invincible in Black Ops 3 weren't released in the DLC yet. And Black Ops 2, you had to be good because there was no microtransaction, anything to save you, no gobblegums, no elixirs. You just had your own skill to survive. So it was so much fun playing zombies in those challenging games because not only was it challenging and rewarding when you were successful, but you also learned to be a better player. And I think a lot of people that are going to become good zombies players where Cold War is their first experience, they're going to miss out on that, just that super satisfactory feeling that a lot of OG players have come to know and love. And of course, challenge is fun in zombies. Sometimes in multiplayer, you just want to casually sit back, relax, and play. And that's a great thing with zombies too, is zombies, you can do the same thing. Even in old games that are more challenging, you can go back and have fun within those games. I just think because Cold War is so easy, that's where a lot of the lack of replayability is as well. Even if we got more DLC maps that released on a standard DLC schedule for Call of Duty Zombies, I still think even with more maps, there still wouldn't be a lot of replayability. It's like there's only so much you can do in Cold War Zombies. Once you get Dark Ether and do the Easter eggs and then do high rounds, there's nothing left. And for players that are veterans within Zombies, because of how easy Cold War is, you can complete those within a couple weeks and then you're done. And that's all the content there is for Cold War. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you agree with me or disagree with me? And I know lots of new viewers on my channel are actually brand new to Zombies and have never experienced some of the older games. So let me know what you guys think about Zombies. If you've gotten better at it, does it seem boring because of how easy it is? Do you enjoy how easy it is? Would you like some more challenge? And would you like anything else that I didn't mention in this video or any of my previous Zombies videos to increase player retention and player replayability within this game? Leave a like if you guys did enjoy, dislike if you didn't. There's no hard feelings. Subscribe for more videos in the future. I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.